For years, those that cannot separate fiction from reality and are chronically online are able to send targeted harassment, death threats, and even doxing said individuals and pretty much get off scot-free. The worst that usually happens to said individuals online is them potentially getting publicly shamed, let's say on social media, either through Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, or Twitch, and yeah, their online experience is definitely tarnished or ruined, but for the most part, they can live their life and be happy that they cause controversy, that they're well known on the internet, even if it's bad, they move on. And the thing is they leave behind devastation. That the people that were harassed or were given death threats or even doxxed, they have to just live their life now in fear, and sometimes they even quit their jobs. They sometimes just give up on their passion, their dream, because it just destroys them mentally. And this is something that you see quite often. This is not just necessarily something with anime, this isn't something just with manga, this is just the internet in general. This is social media. You have people that do this to people because they just don't like them. Maybe because they voice a character they don't like, and so they want to ruin the voice actor's life, or maybe they just don't like an individual because they don't agree with their opinion. Whatever the case may be, you see chronically online people continuously do this type of behavior, and they get away with it. And as you can clearly see on the screen here at the top, finally, chronically online behavior that threatens individuals is seeing some punishment. I'm happy to see this. This is a massive win. And so let's read this first. Man from Kyoto gets arrested for threatening Attack on Titan voice actress. Now, as you can clearly see here, this is Mikasa, and the voice actress is Yui Ishikawa. This is the voice actress right here. The voice actress has went on to voice many roles over the years. Obviously, Mikasa is a very important role, and there was even a YouTube video that came out when Attack on Titan's final episode aired, with her recording her final line and pretty much crying. Like, she straight up starts crying and getting emotional about her final moments of voicing a character. And say whatever you want about Attack on Titan, say if you like the ending or not, it does not matter. That is not the important issue at hand here. The important matter is that this is a voice actress that has spent years recording lines and dedicating her life to this series. And this is a very emotional moment. An actor having to give up on a character, because this is the end of said character, the end of the story. And it seems like, this is a very emotional moment. It's like, yeah, it's sad to see it, but, she put a lot of work, and she gets emotional with this. It's very clear Yui Ishikawa is a very gifted voice actress that has delivered many great lines over the years with tons of different anime. You can look at the entire list. There's so many characters that she has voiced and helped with. And so when you see something like this, an article title saying that someone's threatening her, and this isn't the first time, FYI. Like, if you go back like 4 years ago, this voice actress has experienced targeted harassment for a very long time and even filed a police report. So this is not something that just like came out of nowhere. This isn't just a one-time occurrence. Yui Ishikawa has dealt with continuous death threats for years, ever since really stepping in the spotlight and voice acting and becoming popular. People just want to see her gone and doing absolutely horrendous things to her to just get her gone. And it's scary. It can be very scary having to deal with this. And so at long last, someone that obviously took it way too far, they got arrested. They got arrested for their online harassment. Now, to be fair, this isn't someone in a different country. This is someone that lived in Kyoto. But this is still nice to see. Someone that cannot separate reality from fiction and just lives online and doesn't understand what grass feels like beneath their feet is getting punished. And I think that this is outright amazing news to see. I am very happy to see someone getting punished for these horrendous acts of just horrible deeds they've been doing to individuals. Because I'm willing to bet you the individual that got arrested isn't just doing this to, let's say, Mikasa's voice actor, but also for other people as well. There's even statements released as well where, like, the person, what he actually threatened is this right here. You can literally see what he says in quotations, which is just horrific. Like, oh my god. Like, imagine being this voice actress and you're just getting stuff like this on the daily, and people can potentially find out where you live or whatever. It's scary. That's really freaking scary. So, I'm glad to see someone like this is legitimately locked up and facing consequences for their actions, because holy crap, we need more of that. We need more of this, where if you're going as far as to send death threats to people and dox them, etc., you should have some jail time. You do that, you should face repercussions. I'm being honest. I'm going to be completely honest. And I'm glad to see this. This is legitimately amazing news. Sadly, we don't get more of this often, because clearly, like, there's other voice actresses, like, this is another, like, article on a different voice actress and all that, you know, has experienced many things about threats to her life and all that, and it's horrific to see. It's not something that is just, let's say, Yui, you know, Ishikawa dealing with. It's a lot of people in Japan that continuously have to deal with stuff like this, and I hope that thanks to whatever is going on here with this man being arrested, this is a change shifting in Japan, potentially social media getting more aware of this, and punishing those that actually do deserve to go to jail, prison, whatever, for these horrific acts that have no humanity in their words whatsoever. So yeah, I wanted to cover this topic because obviously it's not necessarily a good thing to see a voice actress like, you know, Mikasa's voice actors getting done. Nobody deserves this, obviously. But I'm just saying, there is some good news here that a person that was causing her so much hell was arrested. And once again, this isn't the first time this has happened. Like, this is a voice actress that's had to deal with this for years now, even having to file a police report. This is some scary stuff. So, seeing that, there is some good news. I'm willing to bet you that the voice actress probably was a little bit happy knowing someone that's been doing stuff like that is probably behind bars. I bet that was a good Christmas gift for her. But, anyways, with that all pushed aside, I wanted to mention this because it's like, hopefully we see more of this. Hopefully this is the start of change, where you gotta watch what you say. You start doxing and death threatening people, you could potentially wind up behind bars. So, we'll see where that goes. But anyways, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. I love you. Be safe. Chibi out.